Yes, this is my opinion, so don't hate me for it. Let's go. Welcome everybody. If you're new to this channel, as cliché it sounds, hit that like button and subscribe if you want more content like this one, and check my channel for so many different topics in crypto or stock market or different other bits and bobs. Good to know I'm not a financial advisor and these videos are only made based on my personal opinions and experiences. There is a huge buzz around Pi network, and with the launch on multiple coins plus whatever happened with the IOU's false listing in the meantime, I believe we can discuss and have some opinions on some price predictions or expectations on Pi network. So let's talk about some of the interesting deployments that happened lately, run some numbers and conclude in the end of the video for what I expect to see on short and long term for Pi network, if it will ever be launched. And to start the conversation, I'll start with CORE DAO network, which just launched their coin, which was mined in the last 2 years using the Satoshi app. A very interesting network, very good deployment, very good mining algorithm, and a lot of return for those who stayed faithful to the network until the end. The app looks so cheap, and only being on Android, I actually declined to mine, and I lost a good opportunity by only joining in very lately. But let's not talk about that. Even though, good to mention, don't lose another opportunity by not being the Pi network and not mining every day. So check the link below in case you want to join Pi network if you didn't already. So CORE DAO, 2.1 billion maximum supply of coins. Mined during the mining cycle only 526 million coins and only 61 million of coins in circulations. So the price after launch stable around $2-3 with maybe a stable record of all the time high of $6.5 and all-time low of $2.54. And here we can probably ignore the spikes to $21 or $45 depending on different platforms where they actually traded very little volume. So we're talking here about a network that paid Bitcoin for its users to join, and using the app and also inviting others, you could gain more Bitcoin. A network in terms of active users is big, probably, and maybe bigger in places than Pi network. But very correct, this network cannot be compared one-to-one with Pi network, but a very good indicator maybe. And in the game of schemes, I would say that Pi network is a huge network with a massive potential compared with what CORE DAO has got to bring to the table. But now let's look at some IOU's numbers. IOU. Basically, some exchanges went ahead without asking a launching on false promises of owning people coins that they don't have, but they maybe be able to claim in the future. And because of the hype of the network and naivety of probably many people, we saw an all-time high of $330 for a promise coin. So I went deeper into I went deeper into analyzing those numbers and broken down all days of trading on the exchanges to see that, funny enough, there are still people trading volumes of futures every day since the launch on these exchanges. And some stats, the biggest day of trading volume was around 3.5 million coins, with a total of just over 8 million coins traded since the day they launched on the exchanges. So those over 8 million coins traded means what is being bought and sold on the same day for from a trading perspective during the period that is being launched on these exchanges. So these are just rough numbers and you could see them on the Excel sheet I've used, and we are not going to break down how the trading works. So my numbers are highly inflated, also using the smaller spectrum from the day high to day low to be able to bring up a good consistent number that we actually see from a trading perspective. But now if we go on the Pi Block Explorer, we see as we talk over 1.6 billion coins already migrated from only a fraction of the current wallets migrated to mainnet. Out of this volume, there is a total locked of 1.249 billion coins. So we're talking of a circulating volume of 422 million coins. I don't have a clear number of how many wallets are migrated. Judging first initial over 1 million of the wallets migrated in the first months, let's say we are around 3, 5, 10 million. So maybe we need to increase our number by a factor of 10. So if we do that, we are looking at a circulating volume for maybe around 5, even in the highest spec to 10 billion coins. Again, these are up in the air plotted numbers because I don't have real value data of how many wallets they're actually migrated, and I can't find that data anywhere, and I'm not sure why Pi Network is not making that available to us, but it's just some numbers that I'm roughly calculating. But now, if we look at those numbers, the trading volume, even as a sum of all that is being traded in a small fraction of all the circulating total volume in release. So thinking now of the price of the Pi, if you think of the IOUs selling that 8 millions that we've seen trading since the day they launched on the exchanges, maybe the first 8 millions of these coins will be sold in seconds as soon as we open to mainnet. And the demand, we don't know if there's still a bigger demand for that in case people are learning that this is the real Pi or not. So are you sad already if I bring those numbers and you think about Core DAO, think about the circulating volume of Core DAO, comparing with the circulating volume of Pi and the demand of Pi from the IOUs that we see? Well, if you're sad, don't be. I'm going to have a very bullish prediction on Pi, and probably people will like when I say that. And the fact that the progress is dragging is not a very bad sign, because listing now with no real utility will only last in the hype, and that's my gut feeling. They need to create something to back up the price of the coin, and this is the normal, natural, beautiful way of approaching the launch of anything in this world. So creating not just a blockchain but a whole ecosystem driven by Pi will make this coin more valuable than most currently probably 50 top coin market cap coins listed. So let's get in that prediction time. And again, this is my personal opinion, my prediction, take it as you like. But due to increase of volume, but predicting a good utility and demand, I easily see the value of the Pi going from $0.3 easily into 2 digits. And when I say 2 digits, it can be anything from $10 to $99. But this is only if they have a very strong case for the utility with a small drip of circulating volume, in which we're going to mine slower and slower, and we're not going to see a very big flux of coins being released into the circulation. Don't forget, this is trajectory, and we'll need more than 3, maybe up to 8 millions of coins trading volume in future to be able to have a sustainable ecosystem in future for the coin, for those who want to sell and buy. But also we will need more utility to value the coin. Doing that, more and more people will want to earn Pi coins. So basically what I'm saying, I hope that as soon as this coin will be launched in future and people are actually aware there is the real Pi being listed, we are going to see bigger volumes, bigger trading volumes. And that's going to happen because we want to build a utility, and obviously people trading that, they'll know that there's a sustainable coin, a very good coin, which is actually backed up by utility and backed up by an ecosystem in which you can actually use these coins. And because you've got a stable coin, you want a stable type of trading in which people, they know that they're going to trade a coin which has got the utility instead of trading a coin which is very volatile and not being able to trade properly. So leaving this long video in a positive note, I love the trajectory and what they're doing. I moan to get attention for not communicating, but this will not set my eyes off the coin and this on this beautiful network. I know I moan a lot about communication, and lately they proved that the communication is still very bad, but this should not take our eyes from what is the main purpose of this network. So lovely pioneers, smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Very cringy to keep on asking that, but I'm here for you, and hopefully you can be there for me. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being watching till the end. Let me know your prediction in the comments below. I would love to hear your kind of bullish assessment of the coin, comparing the numbers, looking at the volumes, seeing the supply, seeing what we're gonna see in circulation, and trying to put the volume in the perspective and in the balance of having a very good ecosystem utility and being able to open the firewalls to the open net, in which people would love to come in, buy coins, trade coins, for being able to be part of this amazing network. I only hope we are not going to drag 10 years for the development of that, and I hope that these new hackathons, new people being engaged with the network and development of dApps, will be able to create something sustainable, so then our coins will be more valuable than people coming from outside. Because sometimes in my frustrations I'm thinking that as soon as this is open to mainnet, opennet, probably with £100 I'll be able to buy as many coins as the first user on the Pi network has been able to mine. And this should not create that discrepancy in which I mine something and anyone from outside will be able to put in some money and will buy the time that I've been engaged with the network, being part of the network, sustaining the network, and now anyone from outside can come in with some money, buy the all effort I've been putting in for the years of mining. I hope that's not going to happen, and I hope the pioneers will always be in front of anyone who's willing to invest, willing to come into the network, into the ecosystem. And I would love to see how they're going to manage that, because I'm looking at Core. There's so many people which mined, and I managed to buy Core by skipping the mining cycles. 2 years of mining, I only jumped in 2-3 months before the launch, but I've managed with a small amount of money probably buy enough core that most of people mined in the last 2 years. And I hope Pi Network are not going to do that. I want to be privileged of being a pioneer, and I think you should be privileged of being a pioneer, of having the right to be able to sell your coins if you want to first, and then have all sorts of different benefits compared with anyone who's never been part of the network, never been a pioneer, never recommended the network, and they can just jump in from the street and have the same privileges as you will have. I hope that's not going to happen, because there's years of grinding and being part of this network and being part of what they want to develop, and obviously we support them by watching ads, by even promoting a video in which I talk about a network I like. I'm not recommending anyone to buy anything because I'm not a financial advisor, but I can share what my passions are, and this is one of my passions. Even some people lost faith in me. I don't lose faith in Pi, but I can't force anyone to subscribe to my channel. But you should join the ride. Sometimes it's bumpy, sometimes it's beautiful. Thank you for being here. Look after yourselves and your family, and let's talk on another occasion in a different video. See you later.